living large and taking charge, big boys.
Listen up, it's Dani and Tay, and we are heard.
Now here's what we're gonna do.
Run, come quick. They've gone wild. The girls have gone wild.
Hi guys, welcome back to episode 81 of Heard the Podcast. This is Dani.
And Tay.
Make sure you guys follow us, Heard the Podcast, H-E-R-D, the podcast on all social media platforms. Make sure you guys tune into us because we are available on all podcast streaming platforms. Make sure you guys follow or subscribe to our YouTube channel, H-E-R''D, the podcast. And yeah, so, how was your weekend?
I had fun. I went to my friend, her daughter turned 3 on Saturday. So.
I saw that shit on your Instagram.
Yeah, girl, they was lit on peanut butter jelly time.
Oh, Lord.
And her daughter, she loved Megan Thee Stallion song Savage. She cut that shit on for her. This child transformed. She was like, when the song came on and she started doing the moves, talking about some clutch and that ratchet.
I told my 10-year-old niece to make me a playlist on Spotify as a joke. Girl, she made me a playlist. That shit had Megan on it, had City Girls on it.
Shit she don't need to be listening to.
Shit she don't need to be listening to. Shit she don't need
That's
to listen to.
because of TikTok and stuff. You know, TikTok be making.
I know, but I'm like, how you know all these nasty songs? Nasty.
Shit. Oh, shit she don't need to be hearing.
Well, happy birthday to Shayla. My cousin's birthday's today.
Yes, happy birthday, Shayla.
Happy
I
birthday
didn't know it
to
was today.
Shayla's today. Yes, we celebrated this past weekend. She got a suite down at the harbor.
I saw y'all look cute.
At the Wyndham Hotel. Yeah, at the harbor.
It
was a real cute little suite. I guess that night it was a whole bunch of parties and shit, girl, because it was a party above us on the 3rd floor. Mm-hmm. Niggas was lit this past weekend. But yeah, it was real cute or whatever, and that's how my weekend went, you know.
We had fun.
Anywho, all right, so let's get into this. Well, so we're gonna restructure this show. We're thinking that we're gonna put the TV reviews towards the end, along with the music review, and just have the pop culture topics at the beginning.
Yes.
So let's just see how that works out. Okay, so I'm gonna get into some things. First off, I have one random celebrity thing to say, and after that, it's just mess.
Okay, let's get
so
to the
congrats to Ariana Grande for being engaged again.
Yes, congrats to her.
Yes,
I'm glad
to
she's
her.
happy. She's been through a lot. All right.
And that's all for the. Okay. So anyway, let's get. Yes.
I'm excited.
So, Twitter was a shit show yesterday, all day actually. All day yesterday. I'm like, what is this?
I caught the end.
Okay, so this is the thing. So Asian Doll, it was between Asian Doll and the City Girls, and so this is what happened. Asian Doll went on her Instagram Live and played Do It on the Tip. So Megan Thee Stallion has a song called Do It on the Tip on her new album.
Very good song.
Featuring City Girls. And so apparently Asian Doll was originally on it as a feature. And so Asian Doll went on her Instagram Live and so my understanding, she was playing other unreleased music of hers.
Yes.
And so one of the songs that she ended up playing was Do It on the Tip. And she played her unreleased verse on it. So she played an unreleased verse, and then I like the verse. I've said before, in early episodes of this podcast, I always said that Asian Doll, I like her as a rapper. She's a really good rapper. She go hard. I like it. So her verse was dope. Her verse was dope, and when she played the verse, after she played it, she's like, "Yeah, I don't know why she put on. I don't know what Megan was thinking. That's what she said, right?" So I guess everyone caught wind of it. And JT caught wind of it. And so JT started off subtweeting, saying, "Oh, why would you do certain things?" She subtweeted Asian. It was clearly about her, but she subtweeted it at first. She didn't put no ad on it at first. So then it escalated or whatever. And so Asian Doll and JT were going back and forth. So here's the thing. Before I get into the Megan stuff, Asian Doll and the City Girls, from my understanding, they already had some tension going on, because if you remember, A$AP Ferg's album, was it Jet Lag? What was that called? It was Floor Seats or some shit like that or something. Floor
Seats is the one out now.
Was
Floor Seats 2.
Yeah, so it was
so
Floor
it's the
Seats.
first Floor Seats.
It was the album with Rico Nasty on it.
Floor Seats.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, so one of the songs that Young Miami was on it, or City Girls rather, was on one of the songs on Floor Seats. And so at first he was going to have Asian Doll on there as well, along with the City Girls.
Mm-hmm.
So Asian Doll ended up getting taken off because I guess, and the thing is like ASAP Ferg did an interview. I can't remember if it was a Breakfast Club or one of them shits. I don't know. He did an interview. He said it. He said, he said he asked Asian Doll, ain't no beef with you and the City Girls, right? It's everything good, right? She was like, oh yeah. And so I guess he ended up asking somebody at QC, and they was like, oh no, she can't, nah, it ain't nothing cool with them. So he ended up taking Asian Doll off and kept keeping Young Miami on the song. So that was one of the instances that happened. But the thing is, like, the reason that happened was because if you remember, prior to that, remember that one time Asian Doll, I don't know what was going on, but Asian Doll tweeted and was like, yeah, me and Megan write our shit. We write our songs, remember?
Yeah,
and so that was that time when, she said that, but she didn't at anyone specifically, but she said, and this was in midst of, like, the whole Cardi B having to defend herself and not writing all her music or whatever, right? So Asian Doll said that on Twitter. She said, yeah, me and Megan write our raps or whatever, right? So Young Miami, she said something, it was, Young Miami ended up saying something about it or whatever, tweeting some shit or whatever. And you know how they, as soon as somebody talk about how they don't write their shit, they come with the, oh, you need to write it, get a hit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Quick. So that's when Young Miami and Cardi B had gotten into their films about the whole not writing your raps, whole shit, whatever the fuck, right? So then Asian Doll had to say, oh, I have no problem adding anyone. If I was talking about something specific, I would have said it. Whatever. That's what she said. Whatever. So that's when the whole thing really started coming to attention, like with the whole Asian Doll, coming out and saying, like, I write my shit type shit, whatever, right? So you see where I'm going with this, y'all. Anyway, so fast forward to this situation. This is the second time Asian Doll was taking off a song with the City Girls on it.
Yes.
Okay, so her and JT ended up going back and forth because at first JT was subtweeted some shit and everyone knew what the fuck she was talking about, and that's when Asian Doll and JT started going back and forth. Then Asian Doll said some shit about oh, you know what really started it was Asian Doll saying some shit about, oh, thank God I always been pretty type shit. Yeah. And you know how everyone loves to say that JT's ugly. They love to, like, bring JT's looks into question, and they love posting her old ass mugshots of her looking fucked up or her whatever the fuck, right? So that's when it really started going in on Twitter and shit. Okay, so it's a lot of tweets actually, and I don't think I was going to read some, but it's just so much. It's just so much. Lot. It's just it's a lot.
It's a lot of back and forth.
It's a lot of back and forth. But where Megan comes into play, of course it was Megan's song, but even though Asian Doll and JT and they were getting into it with each other on Twitter, JT was also mad at Megan because she feels like Megan could have, like, stepped in and kind of, like, diffused it in some way. Mm-hmm. Even though even though Megan is cool with the City Girls as well as Asian Doll felt like felt like Megan could have stepped in and defended her a little bit, or at least, like, diffused it somehow, but she didn't. And so Asian was going off on Twitter about Megan, saying, like, oh, I run to your defense about the Tory shit, but you can't even do this for me, da-da-da-da. Anyway, Megan ended up saying, like, girl, you played the song on Instagram Live. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, what do you want me to do? This whole thing is fucking stupid. What the fuck? Like, why you need me to say this? But I do think that, I feel like Megan could have at least, like, said, hey, JT, y'all, chill out.
I do. Think? I think she could have said chill because, I mean, yeah, like, you just, by her just saying something and telling them to chill out, that don't mean you picking sides. Mm-hmm. First of all, and they grown women, they choose to go back and forth. Ain't nothing she can do about that. But you can just interject and be like, chill out, it's not that deep, whatever. That's not picking sides. That's just saying, like, it don't have to go this far. All that back and forth was really unnecessary.
And Asian Doll, and the thing is, like, Megan was acting like she didn't really see anything going on Twitter.
But you could tell she did because she was on lives and stuff.
Because Megan. So another thing that got on Asian Doll's nerves was that when JT went live, Megan was in the comments giving heart eyes.
Yeah, and that was a little shady. To me, I thought it was.
So what do you think though? Like, what do you think?
Say, like, she wasn't following the whole situation like that, but you was taking pictures with your stylist and you was commenting. I was watching that impressive video.
I don't think. I mean, Megan's stylist, Kellan, they seem really close. So I don't think that was shady because they're always in videos and stuff together. So I don't think that was shady.
it looked that way because
that was a reach. I feel like that was one
just
of the,
said something, so it came.
That was a reach. No, that was a reach. That to the stylist thing, that was a reach for me. I don't think that was that serious with the stylist thing.
I don't think it was serious, but I think it could have been. I mean, I see why I was thinking that way. I'm not saying that's what she was trying to do, but I can see why.
Because the thing is,
they
tried to say that Megan posted a pic of her and her stylist because Asian Doll was in a video with Jonathan. But the thing is, Jonathan and Megan are still cool. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that's a reach. Oh yeah, so that's probably a reach to me. You know what I'm saying? They are still cool. But anyway, but so look, what do you think when it comes to people saying? Because I'm gonna get to the rest of the shit later on. But when it comes to the Megan stuff, people have pointed out they like to say that Megan people are always quick to run to Megan's defense, but Megan doesn't return the favor.
I mean, I won't say I don't see a pattern.
You see a pattern?
I'm not going to sit here and say I don't. I mean, love you, Megan, but like when your quote unquote best friend at the time was when the whole world was like coming for her neck, you ain't say nothing. Like, chill out, nothing.
So why do you think that she does that? Why do you think that she's trying to? Because the thing is, like, right now, this whole year, Megan has been a hot topic.
Yes,
and
literally.
Like Megan's people saying that she's fake, she's not genuine, she's an industry person, da 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 da. And I mean, so I'm trying to feel like, why do you think that she didn't at least like say, "Hey, chill out"? Because I don't believe that she didn't see what was going on the internet. I don't believe that,
because people was atting her and everything.
Like, I don't believe that, but why do you think that she? I mean, I know she's cool with Beyonce and Jay and them. You know what I'm saying? I know that, but like, do you think she's trying to like stay out of the drama, or? But the thing is, like, I feel like you just saying, "Hey, chill out," is not doing too much. It's not something that you're doing something.
Because if you were arguing with another friend of ours and I thought it was getting too heated, or you know what I'm saying, it's getting to a point where like, just both of y'all shut the fuck up. Like, you don't got to take sides. Both of y'all shut up. It's not even it don't have to be this damn deep, so just shut up. Because people felt like people on social media felt like some people felt like it was a bit messy for Asian to even play her version. This is the thing. I don't think that she had ill intentions, but I could see how it could come off messy because you already have some kind of beef with the City Girls, so it's like, you know what I'm saying. So I see why I can come off that way. But I don't think she had ill intentions. So I understand where JT was like coming from. She said something, but at the same time,
but the thing is, like, I'm going to get to.
She was just playing her music, and JT. I think JT should have just not said anything.
Yeah, same. But I do feel like JT and them, like the City Girls, they have like an insecurity when it comes like she's very offensive. Like when. Defensive. Yeah, like even when like the first time when Agent said something about like, oh hey, yeah, me and Megan write our own shit, like how Young Miami and Cardi B rose up and was like, hey, so what? It's a song. They just everything is not. I mean, okay. That you kind of relate, like you think she's automatically talking about you, whatever, because you don't write all your stuff or whatever the case. And but honestly, Taylor, I low key be thinking it be about the girls that don't write their shit. Honestly, when they say that shit, I low key feel like they don't put an at on it, and they but I think it's a low key like it's a backhanded. Yeah, I'm talking about you type shit. This is the thing, and I'm gonna bring this up too because JT went on live, and this is what I've always been like saying. JT went on, of course, Asian Doll went on live at 1.2, but JT went on live, and some of what you're saying was what I've been saying. JT went on live and said, it for a while now, people always try to make it seem like we're not, us as City Girls, we're not deserving of our success because we don't do this and this. And she feels like Asian Doll went on live and played that song she feels like Asian Doll is always trying to prove that she's some super rapper, like she's some rapper, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
remember that.
And like she's a hard ass rapper, she is. And JT's like, it always feels like people think that that me and Carisha don't deserve our placement, our success, and things like that.
Which is not true. Well, that's not true.
Yeah, so that's why when they go back and forth, when Asian was like, "Thank God I've always been pretty," JT was like, "Bitch, write a pretty hit." You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that's always the defense because it's just I get it, Asian Doll and people like Asian Doll and people like anyone, any fucking like person. Like I'm gonna bring up Cupcakke at one point in this episode. Like people like Cupcakke. Like I'm sure like even with Nicki Minaj, even though Nicki Minaj is like she's like top notch, she's like mainstream, she has the success. When Cardi B was rising up and people started like making like these weird ass comparisons to them, like she gets frustrated and she starts bringing out, oh, I write my shit, I do this, I do that. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't you know. That's
the first thing niggas be saying.
Yeah,
is that they write their shit when the other person don't.
Yes. That's why, you know, because people, she was like, you have the audacity to compare me to Cardi B. Like, what the fuck? She said I write all my fucking raps, and I get it. And that's why, even though Nicki Minaj has collaborated with guys that don't write all their fucking shit, which that's what always gets on my nerves with Nicki Minaj. Like, you say this, but Nicki, you have been on songs with niggas that do not write all their shit. You have. But
it's cool to collab with them though.
Yeah, but no, that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I'm like, she uses that to defend herself when it comes to people comparing her to another female. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she does every single fucking time.
So that's why JT felt the need to. She felt insecure when Asian Doll said the shit. She's like, "What the fuck? You always trying to say that, you know, I don't deserve shit." Da 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 da. Because, you know, Asian Doll, like, you know, we know Asian Doll, but like Asian Doll is not mainstream, and right. Asian Doll doesn't have a Billboard hit. She doesn't. And
that's why I do agree with on the Impressive when she was like, she believed that Asian men taking on Megan's song was strictly politics. And I agree with that 100%.
Yeah, because I watched her Armand Wiggins show too. Mm-hmm. And he said, you know, Asian Doll being on Megan's song only benefits Asian Doll. Yeah. But City Girls being on Megan's song benefits the both of them.
Exactly. And she was like, how does Megan tell her friend? Because they were actually friends. Real friends. How do you tell your friend, you know, like, this song not gonna do nothing for me.
But I think, if Asian Doll had chilled out, I feel like, you know, it could have been a remix or something like that.
Yeah, I do. I agree with that.
Because the things I often, because I know that Meg Thee Stallion, she's real cool with Malibu Mitch, and Malibu Mitch go hard. Mm-hmm. But she hasn't had a song with Malibu Mitch that I know of. Yeah, I mean, Malibu was in her video for Body, but when has, you know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't seen, but I feel like it's coming, maybe. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you know.
It could happen. It could happen. I would love to see that.
But also, Megan just got hot in the past like 18 months. You know what I'm saying? Like, let her
She's trying to stay up there,
solidify herself first before she does favors for her friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I understand completely where they're coming from. I just think one of my main points is, I understand JT's frustration 100% because I should get old people saying the same thing about you all the time. Every time somebody got something to say, it's about how she look, or I write my own raps, or she don't deserve this. It's the same thing over and over.
Fucking the CEO, yeah.
Like, that's annoying. It's the same things over and over. Like, you get tired of hearing it, but just because you're famous, baby. Somebody's always gonna have something to say about you.
I don't like how she always says that she doesn't care when she does. Like, I follow JT on Twitter, and she's always tweeting things that looks like she cares about shit. You know what I'm saying?
But
like,
you go. How many times you say you don't care about something, you really give a fuck? Like, I've done it, but like, you don't go. Just like we talk about, we say time and time again, Cardi don't know when to shut the fuck up. Neither do JT sometimes. Like,
you said what?
Sometimes we always say how Cardi don't know when to shut the fuck up, and like, you don't always have to respond to people and say shit.
Because this all started because JT subtweeted some shit.
Yeah.
But then again, but with the whole Asian Doll thing, like, Asian Doll claims her that little pretty tweet that she made, it wasn't like about whatever. But I think that it was about. See, when y'all be saying, "Oh, this wasn't about so and so," no, I guess it was. Cut it out.
Because there was no reason for you to say that.
Because why would you say that?
I'm glad I was born pretty or whatever.
I'm glad I've always been pretty. Yeah. Because her thing is like, you just got pretty when you got money type shit. Like, talking about JT. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. And JT's
but
like,
so what? She look good.
JT's like, girl, she's like, everybody, it's 2020. Everybody pretty. Everybody got a lace front wig. Da, 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 da,
exactly. So.
But my whole thing, one thing that got on my nerves though with Asian though, is that she was like, girl, you just found convenience at 28. You damn near 30 and you just now finding convenience or whatever the fuck she said. You just now coming in. You should just now having confidence now. First of all, confidence is not exclusive to certain ages. First of all, everyone has their own journey. I'm tired of this damn age.
You can have confidence as a damn child.
I'm gonna be 28 in April. Okay? Listen to me.
I have days where I'm not as confident as other days.
Asian Doll, you 24. You basically 25. You knocking on 30 soon too, sis. Cut it out.
Yeah, she acting like she far behind her or something, and she's not.
JT, a cute little 4 years old.
Y'all basically the same age. Calm down.
But I just, like, you know, they just try. Honestly, if you don't like the way someone looks, if you don't like the way someone looks, that means they have nothing to do with you. Like, their looks have nothing to do with you.
It really doesn't. It really doesn't.
But they love calling like JT's ugly. But like, sis, and Agent Doll, that pretty tweet was about JT. Stop it. I don't care. Y'all gotta stop with this shit.
I knew it was when I saw it.
It's not about you. All I did was tweet about being pretty. Agent, you know that was about JT.
Because why else would you just say that?
Because JT mugshot's been trending for 2-3 months now. Stop it. All her damn. I'm like, how many times she got arrested? I'm like, damn, bitch, you got a mugshot from fucking 6th grade on to fucking.
She said that shit was a decade ago. Like, and y'all still.
She got like a 13 mugshots. Like, damn, bitch, she been getting arrested since she was 12.
She had to get her coins. She had to do shit do.
But I don't believe. I never believe the whole like, oh, they're fucking P. No. You know what I'm saying? That's people's favorite thing to say about a woman. They're fucking their superior. Because they've found a certain success, so they have to be fucking like with Nicki Minaj. They've been saying that Nicki Minaj fucked Lil Wayne and Drake or whatever. Fuck. Yeah, just because she's famous. Like, you know, says, oh, that's all.
She had to make a whole song and started off saying, "I'm fuck Wayne and I'm fuck Drake."
Yeah, that's everyone's favorite thing to say about a woman that's successful. She has to be fucking someone in power.
She couldn't just do it on her own,
right?
And hustle her way to the top.
When it comes to the writing thing, like I've said before, like I don't get as I'm getting older and seeing the art behind the music. And you can even ask producers this. It don't fucking matter who wrote the shit. It doesn't. As long as it sounds good. As long as it sounds good, and as long as you ain't sitting there lying and saying you wrote the shit.
I about to say, as long as you give him credit.
Yeah. I don't
care. And the song is fire. The producer really don't care.
I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh my God,
they're getting paid either way.
Who wrote this? I don't want to hear this. If Drake didn't write this, I don't want to hear this. No. Like, if it sounds good, I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
If it sounds good and they got to engineer it, they're going to get their money. They're going to do their job. And
I think Asian Doll, she really wanted to be on the song because I feel like it really was going to benefit her. She said that she didn't really care.
And from what I heard, it was fire.
She said that she was upset at first when she found out that she was going to be on the song, but then she said she got over it and she didn't care. But sis, like, I really feel like she really wanted to be on that song.
She just tried to get over it and just like
because you know what I'm saying, yeah. But because it would have benefited her because Asian Doll is really talented. I think she's really talented.
It's just that City Girls right now are more popping. So that's why, So, I mean. It's unfortunate, but...
And shit, maybe they could... Maybe, if they weren't beefing, she probably would have stayed on the song, honestly.
That's the thing. Imagine a song with Megan, City Girls, and her. That would have been fire.
If they went, that would have been fire, and it would have been really good for her.
It would. But it's unnecessary beefs going on.
But yeah, Megan... we all over the place, y'all. Sorry. But no, Megan went on Twitter and was saying, like, I hate that all of this is getting so blown out of proportion. It was never as deep as the comments made it seem. If I got on this app trying to defend myself every time someone makes up shit about me or clapping back at random motherfuckers, I don't know. I don't know. I'd just be miserable all day, every day.
I agree. You can't always be worried about what the fuck somebody's saying. And like, I agree with that part.
I still feel like she could have at least said something.
I think she should have in that point, part, but I agree.
I don't think those tweets
don't always reply.
Yeah, but those tweets don't reply. Don't apply to the situation.
No, she could have, because your friends are both of them, and
because it's not surrounding you specifically. It's surrounding her being off the song.
Exactly. So that is what involved you, but then you're friends with them, so then you should have interjected and said.
And if you really wanted to just play it like if you really just didn't want to take the blame for her not being on the song, blame it on the producer. Shit. Blame it on the damn label or something.
The label, yeah. That's what I would have said first.
Like, where was the label? Fuck.
The label felt da-da-da-da-da. That would have been the end of it. Mm-hmm. That would have been the end of it. Just like the label. How many times the label went behind somebody's back and did?
Because I feel like it was. I don't mind Asian playing the song. It's her right for playing the song.
Yeah, no, I don't mind it, but people felt that was messy. But I don't think she had any ill intent. I think she was on the song. She was like, "It's never going to come out. I'm gonna let y'all hear it." Like,
I think this whole thing started because of JT. Wrong.
Yeah, if she ain't say nothing, it would have been fine.
Yeah.
And people probably amped. I'm sure other people amped the shit up too.
Oh yeah, for sure. People amped it up, but I feel like JT should have been mature. Like I said, like this is where me bringing up the age is relevant. JT is 28 years old. I feel like she should have been mature enough to ignore it.
Because it wasn't. She didn't have to say anything about that. It was not called for. But when you know how somebody irks you so much anyway, and you already don't like this person, so any little thing,
because the thing is, sometimes y'all can just log out.
She ain't gonna do that.
Sometimes y'all can just log out. Y'all sit there and y'all get irritated. Y'all irritate yourselves on this app.
Yeah.
You understand me? Y'all irritate yourselves on this app. You can log out sometimes. Y'all are rich enough to log out sometimes.
Y'all grown. Like,
go play with your jewelry or something. Go play with one of your girls.
Y'all got all this money.
You got all this money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
do.
you're irritating yourself on this app. You know when you log into Twitter, you know there's gonna be some bullshit that you're gonna come across. You know that.
Yep.
Sometimes keeping it in a group chat is just fine. Go ahead, text Carisha. If you felt like Asian Doll was being messy by playing her verse, go ahead, text Carisha and talk your shit in the damn group chat with Carisha and Santana and let that be that. We don't always have to fucking say shit on Twitter because when you sit there and subtweet on Twitter, you want someone to, I don't know if you want someone to do it, but you want someone to reply to you.
I do not want them to fight.
Me neither, but I do believe Asian Doll pulls up people because let's not forget that she put up on Rico Nasty.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was at a Walmart. I don't know.
I heard somebody brought that up too, and they was like, neither one of them can fight. And I was like, I ain't seen that. Some random person said that shit on Twitter, like yesterday.
Asian Doll, she got hands a little bit.
She said neither one of them can fight, but I mean the girl, but I really don't know because I didn't see it.
And Asian Doll, you 24, but you still too old to be fighting bitches. Like, well, at least initiating fights. Because no one said anything to you that was, like, detrimental. No one said anything about your mom or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one said anything.
It's not that deep to be fighting.
You know what I'm saying? No one said anything like that. So, yeah, I think that I don't care how many times Asian Doll says that she's frustrated. I mean, my bad. I don't care how many times Asian Doll says she don't care about not being on a song or don't care about whatever. You're frustrated, and she's, you are frustrated. That I think that you think that you should be in a better place in your career, and you feel salty when you see someone like the City Girls that doesn't write all their raps, that gets all these help. This is like, people feel like City Girls is a gimmick. It's a gimmick, and I feel like I see people's points when they say that. And they say that they don't deserve certain things. And I see the point. But something about them is working.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And the City Girls, they're relatable. They're fun. They make fun. They make fun, relatable music. Mm-hmm. When they play their music in the clubs, you feel good. Yep. Same with Cardi. It sounds good.
It sounds good. That's the thing.
It sounds good. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care how many times Asian Doll says she don't care. I think Asian Doll cares. I think she's salty when she sees people that aren't as talented as her are more successful than her.
I agree 100%. And that's fine. I mean, I understand why you're frustrated, whatever, because you're trying to, you're trying to get up there, get further in your career, whatever, but don't try to bring other people down because you're salty at the same time.
Or don't like bring up other people's shortcomings when it comes to you trying to bring your skills to light.
That's not fair.
So moving on to some other like rap drama. Because I'm not reading all these damn tweets. Also, one more thing though. Roland Ray, you funny, but stop it. Stop inserting yourself, child.
I'm not gonna shut up, Taylor.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say have a seat, but I didn't want to say have a seat.
You already said it.
I know, but I thought about it before I said it. Like,
yeah, and I didn't like how he brought up Carisha's like dead baby's father because he just died this year.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Like a couple months ago.
It's still fresh.
It is fresh. Like he died like a couple months ago.
Like
her son's gonna grow up without a father.
Yeah,
that's
cool.
Fucked up. Yeah, so Carisha, she went in on that shit.
Even if it's not fresh, that's something you don't bring up.
Yeah, so that was a bit much, but I feel like he really inserted himself.
Unnecessary. He just wanted to be seen and heard.
He wanted to be seen, yeah. He just really don't like Santana.
Okay, bitch, but so good. It had nothing to do with him either.
Yeah, that was a bit much.
That's why I didn't even bring him up.
Yeah. Anywho, moving on to some more females. So Cupcakke, the rapper Cupcakke, she released a quote unquote diss track. The song, mentioned a lot of rappers, females and male. She took her shots at the rappers and stuff, and some people ignored it. Some people responded. Sugiyana was one of the people that responded to it. So they were going back and forth with their little diss tracks or whatever. I'm not going to get into this too much because I honestly, I heard of Cupcakke. I know about Cupcakke for a while now, but I never really got into, like, her music never really did it for me. I recognize her talent. I think that she's a good rapper, but I just feel like her songs never really did it for me. I don't like the way they make me feel. I don't like the way her songs make me feel.
I've never really been into it. I've been into Suki stuff before though.
Oh really? I don't even want to get into that
cool.
either.
Like I'm not like a huge fan,
is it raunchy?
But like, yeah.
Yeah, it is, right?
Yeah. But like I said, it's not every song. It just be like a song here and there. I'm like, oh, okay, I like this. Mm-hmm. But I wouldn't call myself a fan of her. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I follow her on Instagram, but I don't even be on there like that. So
yeah, so I think Cupcakke is another one that feels like she, has the talent, but the other girls with the least talent are the ones that are popping more. I feel like that with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
because it's nowadays, and I've said this before. Now, like back in the day, it was more about like talent. I feel like, and nowadays it's more so if it's like catchy and it sounds good, then it'll sell, and that's mostly what matters nowadays. To, you know, especially the kids now, they listen to like 6ix9ine and all them motherfuckers, and they ain't talking about shit, but they like it. Like that's just what it is now. Good
beat.
Yeah, if it's a good beat
and the nigga dress fly,
you're good to go. Like it don't take much to impress these kids nowadays.
It's a good TikTok song.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing. All they gotta do is go viral on TikTok and it's gonna be topping the fucking charts.
I think that she did this as a marketing strategy, and that's what kind of irritates me about this. Even though, I mean, I get, whatever marketing strategy works for you, and because she was trending on Twitter for a couple of days. Her and Kiana were going back and forth. They released like multiple songs. They released like a couple songs to each other, like within that same week. So, but what got on my nerves about this was that it was a marketing strategy, and that it was reminiscent of what Azealia Banks does. Like, we don't talk about her unless she's
it's a mess.
It's a mess, or calling somebody out. You know what I mean?
Ugh.
But
when you're talented, it's
but the thing is, like, no one cares about Azealia Banks' talent.
I know.
And I think she's partially to blame for that. Partially.
She is definitely to blame.
Partially.
I'll say partially. Because the girl's talented. But it's just that when you think of her, when I think of her, I ain't going to say for everyone, but for me, when I think of her, the first thing I think of is all the mess that she's in. That's what I associate her with. Because 9 times out of 10, when you hear her name, see her name, she's trending, it has nothing to do with music. It's always some bullshit. Yeah. And she be starting it 9 times out of 10.
But the thing is, when she releases music, no one cares.
Yeah, I know, because they're over her. That's how, for me, I'm just like over her, so I just don't even be caring no more, because it's like she's just so fucking annoying to me. And I don't even want to listen to her music now. Like, she kind of messed it up for herself for me. It's just like, it's like when Nicki and Cardi were going back and forth, Nicki is bomb as shit, but I stopped wanting to listen to because she kept dragging the shit out. And
it was the Queen radio
shit. Yeah, I kind of chilled on it. Like, I will never stop listening to your music, but I kind of chilled on her for a while though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just had to because you were blowing me, and so that's how I look at it with Azealia. So yeah.
Yeah, I just I'm not really into Cupcakke's music. That's all. I know that she's talented because I've heard her music, but I'm just not really into it. I don't really feel like, I just don't like listening to it sometimes. It's just not for me. Yeah, it's not for me. But she used this as a moment for just her moment. But the thing is, like, no one cares about this no more. No one cares about this. This is it. That's it. She's not trending anymore. You know what I mean? Like, it's
yeah. That's why if I were that in artist period, I would try to I would want to just focus. I wouldn't want to really be in no mess, but some people are so pressed to get to where they want to go. They'll do whatever publicity stunt they got to do and and all this like wild shit, and it's just focus on your fucking music. I don't want, if I'm an artist, I want to be known for my fucking art, not like
I'll do this though. Like, when it comes to music, and that's why I'll defend the non-writers of the rap, because like when it comes to music, this is your passion, and this is your career field. You want to be successful in your career field, so you want to do things that drives engagement. Yes. You want to do things that helps your career. So, that's why I'm saying, like, I see why Cupcakke did this, because, to get people talking, to get people clicking on things. But I also can get annoyed as well. It's like, damn, girl, we talk about you because of somebody else, So, hey, I mean, I don't know.
That's the path they chose.
I don't know, but it was a mess. I was like, okay, this is, I don't need this right now. Anywho, moving along. So our girl B Simone.
What the child do now?
Yeah, girl.
What the child do? What you do, Braylon?
So what?
Her name Braylon.
Oh. Just call her Braylon as like a boy or some shit.
No, her name is Braylon.
Oh, okay. Girl.
I think that's a pretty name.
It's cute. But so she people on Twitter were mad at her too. So the baby and Dani René, they went public or whatever, and but it kind of annoyed me though. I ain't gonna hold you. It kind of
I know what the fuck you about to talk
It kind of annoyed me what B Simone said, because her whole shtick is like, oh, the baby, my baby daddy, he's mine or whatever. My boyfriend. But nah, so she was on Instagram Live not too long ago, and she was on live saying like, yeah, Dani, she's so fine. You know, it's something about her being Latina. Latina women are they're just amazing. They're just on another level. You know, it's just they just wake up pretty. They just born pretty. They just born sexy. Like this is about Latina. But me, I can't even do this. I can't even do that. Oh my God, Dani, she just bought her whole family a house in DR. I'm 30. I can't even. She was just bigging up. She was just sitting there on Instagram Live, like on Instagram, bigging up Latina women, saying that they're born pretty, they're born with this, they have the upper hand and everything, and when it comes to looks and shit like that, you know, that's what she was doing, right? So when I initially saw this, I was like, here she go again with the dumb shit. Why the fuck would she do this? Because I just felt like, you know, I feel like things like that, even come from a black. First of all, B. Simone is gorgeous.
Yes, very pretty.
B. Simone is gorgeous. Some would say she's more striking than Dani René. Some would say that. You know what I'm saying? But I think for me, I think
they're both beautiful.
For me, I think they're both beautiful. I'm just saying. Some people, I saw people say, you know, B. Simone girl, like you got, damn, they don't get shit on you. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, I only said that because like someone's race doesn't matter. If they're prettier than you, don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Race don't matter when it comes to looks.
No, you're pretty.
Yeah. So anywho, you know, when I initially saw it, I'm like, oh, here she go again with the dumb shit. Oh my God. And it was that. And then also like, I don't like this language being on a public platform, because when you say things like that, they can be very harmful.
Very much
It's very harmful. You bigging up Latin women, and you saying as a black woman you're not good enough because this Latin girl is born with this and born with that and this and that, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's harmful. I don't know why the fuck she went on. I don't know why she would say that. But then I thought, because you know she released it like a little comedy skit like right after that video or whatever. It went viral or whatever. It was real cute. But I was thinking, I'm like, you know what? She's this like marketing girl, this marketing genius, this self-proclaimed marketing genius. I'm like, this girl, I mean, yeah, she's dumb. Like she's like, yeah, I think she's kind of ignorant a little bit. Yes. But she ain't dumb. Like, you know, by you saying that shit, B. Simone, you know niggas is gonna get mad.
Your name is gonna be in people's mouths.
And you're gonna go and you're gonna post whatever makeup you got going on, whatever thing you got going on. You're gonna go and post whatever you're selling next. So I think that for me, I think that this was on purpose.
So you think it was strategic?
Yes, I do.
I can see why, because why the fuck else would you say some stupid shit like that?
Because you're doing that, and the thing is, like, you say stupid shit like that, and because she's on Twitter saying, like, I'm not going to argue with y'all about an option. I'm not going to argue with y'all about da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, like, y'all niggas, like, yeah, sometimes the audience, you know, social media can be, like, really hard on y'all. I get that. I get it. But sometimes y'all gotta be accountable. Y'all be saying some dumbass shit.
Yeah, and I mean,
y'all be saying some dumbass shit.
Latin, that's fine, sis, but you don't gotta sit there and act like
people like her. People like her peers, like they say some dumbass shit and then get on Twitter and act like a victim. Yeah. No, you said some dumbass shit. You still said
what the fuck you said. And people are offended. Period.
But like I said before, I was offended by it, and I was like, girl, this because the thing is, she's 30, I think.
She is 30.
Yeah.
30
I'm like, girl, you are too old to be saying this shit. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? But like I said, like I'm like, you know what? This is on purpose. To me, I think it's on purpose. I think it's on purpose because she know how to shake shit up now. You know, by saying that Latin women have the upper hand, you know that that's problematic as fuck. You know it,
and that should be like, that's not right, man.
You know it. You know it. But yeah, I think that was on purpose. And that's fine. Because, like, listen, you think that I fell into a trap, and I didn't, because you're on my podcast. I'm talking about you giving me content, so I don't give a fuck.
Yep. People are going to see your name and click it.
I don't give a fuck. But no, I definitely think that was on purpose. Because, you know, and I
it makes sense.
It makes sense. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, this doing things on purpose thing, like, it's starting to get, I'm feeling like it's starting to get a little bit oversaturated. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, niggas is catching on. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
I'm sure you're not the first person to say that shit, though. I'm sure you're not the first person to say that.
Because, I mean, at some point, you don't want to have to keep pulling stunts for people to pay attention to you. I.e. Cupcakke, i.e. so-and-so else that does shit for
clout. You know
what I'm saying? But, even though I think that you did this on purpose, B. Simone, I'm going to go on my show right now and say Latin women do not have the upper hand on any race. Period. It's all about preference.
They don't. That's the thing. Preference is fine. That's what you like. That's great. But don't sit here and put down black people or another race
or say that
she
has the upper hand because she's Latin.
Yeah,
what the fuck does that even mean? And she's Dominican. Dani René is Dominican, so that means she has African in her, and she does
technically.
So what the fuck? Whew, Chile. So go. I mean, whatever. Do you have any other comments on that?
Her ass is just ignorant.
Ignorant or smart or not smart or just I don't know.
Could be smart. And she could be fooling the rest of the world. I don't know.
But why even use this as something for you to like gain attention? Like, why would you?
That's the thing. I wouldn't use that because I wouldn't even want to come off. I wouldn't want anyone to think I'm that ignorant to say some wild shit like that. Because that's something I wouldn't even say that though. And I'm not even like, I'm no B. Simone, I'm no Beyonce, but I still wouldn't go on social media and say that.
And it was weird too. She was like, I'm 30 and she's in her early 20s. Dani René is 26.
She's knocking on 30. I don't know why you think she's 20. Okay.
So should I play it? Hold on.
No.
No, don't play it.
No.
Don't play it? Okay, fine. I won't play it. Anywho,
don't do that.
Next on my list, I came across something that I wanted to discuss that I've discussed in the past, but I want to reiterate. So this graphic designer, her name is, let me go on her page. So it's this graphic designer. Her name is Ebony LaRussa. Her Instagram handle is EM0N33Y. So you guys can go follow her. She's a graphic designer. She's really talented. And she also collaborates with other designers as well. Mm-hmm. So I think that she's really talented. So she actually experienced some BS with Rich the Kid. So to my understanding, so Rich the Kid hired her to design some cover art for a song he's releasing. And apparently he didn't pay her.
Oh, fuck no.
Yeah, so she says that she gave him she designed 4 variations of the cover art, 4 options for him. And, he didn't give her any artistic direction. He was just like, go ahead, do your thing. Whatever. So she came up with 4 options for him. He didn't like them. He wanted her to redesign some stuff or whatever. And she was like, okay, so what should I do? Like, what do you want? Like, give me some direction. Like, what are you looking for? And he was, once again, he wasn't giving her any direction. He was like, just do what you want to do. Just do something. Whatever. So, she ended up doing it. And then, I guess he didn't like it again. And so he just didn't pay her. Like, he ghosted her. Like, he didn't pay her.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so she went viral. She posted it on TikTok and went viral. Let me see if I can pull the video up real quick. But she's really talented. I think she's good. I love how she collaborates with other artists and stuff. Her name is Ebony LaRussa. Okay. But here it is right here.
Video like this because this has never happened to me in my entire career. This is Rich the Kid. He has 8 million followers. He hired me to do a cover, and now he refuses to pay me. At the start of the project, I asked if he had any direction. He wanted to give me complete freedom. This is our messages. I went ahead and created 4 different variations of graphics for him. After days, he finally gets back to me, tells me he wants to change it, but doesn't tell me what he wants to change it to. Instead of giving me art direction, he just tells me to listen to the song again. So instead of going in this blind again, I send him references, and he tells me to just do the cover art, send it to him, and don't send him any concepts. So I go ahead and create 3 more graphics. He likes it, and now he refuses to pay me. And now he's just liking my messages where I'm asking him to pay me. I even reached out to his label, and they don't even manage him anymore. During this entire process, I was extremely professional and patient with him. He hired me to do a service, and I did my part. It's like if I hired someone to paint my house, told them they could pick any color they want, they paint it, and then I'm like, oh, I don't like that color, I'm not going to pay you. It's just not how you do business. So I've never...
Yes. Okay. So this hit home for me because if you guys have listened to the show for a long time, you know that I am a graphic designer. Mm-hmm. So I've experienced similar situations to this, and this is what I have. This is what I do to avoid situations like this. Because 1, I'm a graphic designer with a degree, so I'm a professional. I've worked hard for this. I know what I'm doing. People hit me up about things. I'm good. I'm comfortable in my talent. Whatever. Anywho, so I have dealt with similar situations to this. So this is what I do when I do freelance work, when I'm not working with a company, when I do my own freelance stuff, I especially with people that I don't know like that, I require a partial payment before any design process is initiated. And then also, before I do anything, I require them to sign my contract. So I have a contract for all of my clients for them to review and acknowledge and agree to. And in that contract, it states how many variations that I'm going to give them, and it states that they want any extra variation that they have to give another deposit. So on top of the deposit they already gave me. So you have to pay me a partial payment before me even starting shit. And if you want anything extra within that design process, you have to pay me again. Pay me. You have to pay that extra for me to do more for you, right? Because you're wasting my time. Me designing is time. Because the thing is with people, people think that graphic designers, you can just snap your fingers and then, okay, art, here you go. That's not how that works. We have to sit and we have the conceptual, especially if you're sitting here and telling me you don't have any ideas, you don't know where you want to go with that direction. I have to sit there and I have to, which is fine. That's a part of graphic design. You have to sit and you have to conceptualize. You're a visual artist. Graphic design is visual communication. That's totally fine. But when you sit there and you don't tell me what you want, I'm guessing, and you don't tell me what. You sit there. I'm sorry. You sit there and you don't tell me what you want, and then on top of that, I don't even know you, so I have to guess. I'm gonna do what so at that point I'm gonna do what I think is best as a designer. I'm gonna do what I think is best, and that might not be something that you agree with. So we're doing a lot of trial and error. You have to pay me for that. Time, right? You have to pay me for that. So with this young woman, I don't know how old she is. She may be younger than me, but she may be older than me. I don't know, but you have to, and especially a nigga like Rich Kid, you are a signed artist. You're an established rapper. I don't know. Just because you have one hit or whatever, that's fine. But you're still some money. You're still in the. You act like you got money. I don't know. But you're still an established. No, because if you did have money, you would have paid the bitch. I mean, pay homegirl. You know what I'm saying?
Either way, she did the work. She didn't get paid. That's the point.
But what I'm saying is like, you're an established rapper. So even with, because I think I saw something about $500, something like that. I don't know, but whatever. So like, when it comes to the pricing too. Because I saw something about $500. I don't know exactly how much you charged him, but when it comes to like cover art, when it comes to anything, I'm not going to charge the local rapper the same price I'm going to charge Lil Wayne or somebody. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Like I'm just going to throw out a number. I may charge a local rapper $80 to design a cover art for them, but I may charge Lil Wayne a cute little $1,000.
He's Wayne.
Or maybe 800. I don't know. 500, maybe 500. I don't know. In between $500 and 1,000, I might charge Lil Wayne that versus me charging $80 for the local rapper, because Lil Wayne is an established artist, and my cover art is going to be seen on a much higher platform.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, you're going to charge Lil Wayne more than you would charge him.
You see what I'm saying?
Obviously. So
yeah, but and that's why it was super important for her to get paid. I feel like.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I don't know.
That, and then also that's why I feel it was super important for Rich the Kid to be professional and actually pay her ass.
Mm-hmm.
That's not cool.
He's trifling.
He ended up speaking out, but he said some dumb shit. But nigga, I'm glad that shit went viral, because nigga, you act like you so damn rich. These niggas act like they so damn rich and so damn professional, so damn this and that. No, you ain't, nigga. You can't pay this girl for her services. Fuck no. But nah, homegirl should have drafted up a contract, because if she had a contract, I think she could have sued him.
She will now, I bet.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure.
And I hope that I don't know what her graphic design, I don't know if she has an LLC or something, or I don't know, but sis, like, get that together, because you could have, yeah, you went viral, but if I had gave your ass a contract and I got an LLC and my shit is whatever the fuck, and I got an EIN for my, is it EIN? I got an EIN for my fucking graphic design business or whatever the fuck, and you ain't pay my ass, I'm suing.
We're going to court, bitch.
I'm gonna go viral and I'm gonna sue your ass. I'm gonna do something. Fuck that shit. No, I did. She did multiple. So you did over 4 options for this nigga. Because I usually do 3 options. I'll give you 3 options, and you want anything more than that, then you're gonna pay me. Yeah, I'll do 3 options, and I do like 3. It depends on what it is. But like usually I'll be like, okay, I'll include in the contract. Oh yeah, I'll do 3 options for you, and I'll allow like a few. I'll allow a couple of edits per the options. But anything that I'm like starting over on, you have to give me you have to pay me more
for that.
Yeah, you have to. And another thing too is like you have to I still have to learn this too. You have to learn who to fish out. Like you have to learn who is gonna waste your time and who ain't gonna waste your time. Cause broke niggas, it's a way to detect broke niggas and you know what I'm saying? Like it's a way to detect that. Cause I've experienced some broke niggas and shit.
Now.
I've experienced niggas trying to finesse me. Like no nigga, I'll do this for you. You have to pay me. Period. Stop asking me for free shit.
And that's annoying to me. If I want to give you a discount, I'll do that. You don't ask.
Yeah, but what's really annoying is always niggas that act like they got money.
And we want to
finesse you. No, leave me alone. It's niggas that I will never do shit for ever again because they broke. I mean, not broke. Well, when I say broke, I mean broke minded and broke this and you know what I'm saying, whatever. But like you just like nigga, like figure out another way to do this. If you can't pay me, but you have to pay me. I'm a professional. I went to school for this. You have to pay. You have to pay for it. I'm not no. Y'all need to respect every career field. I don't know why people don't respect graphic designers. Graphic designers are very important. Graphic designers is visual identity. Your clothes, your shoes,
the
TV, the graphics on TV channel, commercials, everything is graphic designers.
Even labels on your water bottle.
Labels, everything. These are the things that make people want to buy certain things. These are things that make people that inform people. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is very important. This is no fucking joke. Pay people. Pay designers. Pay graphic designers. And if anyone's listening to this, don't do no shit without a contract. You can look online and find like you can look online and find like a default contract or find like a contract template or something. And you can go ahead and tweak it to your liking and give that to every fucking person. And always keep an email chain as well. That's what I learned too. Always keep some sort of email chain. Be organized. Be professional. Don't do anything extra unless they pay you. Period. You will have so much more peace of mind. Trust me.
Yeah, you gotta have a contract. This
is the mistake that I've made in school. I made this mistake in school. You know what I'm saying?
Never again.
You know what I mean? So, and I made like a. You know what I'm saying? It's just no. So have a contract. Make sure they agree and acknowledge to it. Make sure they pay you. Make sure they pay you partial before doing anything. Don't do shit without them paying your ass. Nothing, because niggas will sit there and be like, "Oh, I want to do this," and then next week they'll be like, "Oh, you know, I changed my mind. I don't want to do it no more."
No, I need the.
And you sitting there pissed that you sat there and took 3 days to do a damn logo.
And people be so mad about deposits nowadays. And
that's
like,
fine.
Why are you mad? Because there's people that will be like, "Oh, I don't want this no more. I decided to go another direction."
Exactly.
Or even if you're a hairstylist, "Oh, I want such and such to do my hair," but so I could have booked somebody else for this appointment, and you just wasted my fucking time.
And I'm gonna start. I think I'm gonna start charging for consultations too, phone calls and shit too, because that's what I wasn't charging that at first, but I think I'm gonna start charging, because it was one time, and this is no shade either, I'm not gonna say by name, but it was one time someone referred me to someone in their family that was they were like in the school, they were in the education field, I'll say that. They were in the education field, and they're in the higher education field. And they called me, you know, they reached out to me and they scheduled a phone call with me, and they were asking me to design 2 logos they were asking me to design 2 logos for these organizations, right? And on the phone, we were discussing it, and, you know, I was saying, okay, you know, she was telling me what she wanted, and I was just, you know, we were just talking about it, and at no point in that convo did she ask me how much. And that was a red flag. Remember this. If no one asks you how much shit going, if no one acknowledges that they have to pay you on their own, then it's a waste of time. Yeah, because this happened earlier. This happened like a few months ago, actually. They reached out to me talking about what they wanted. They wanted 2 logos. I'm like, okay. And so this was, and then at that point we were already talking and we were going to get the phone. So at the end of the conversation, I'm like, okay, so I'm going to charge you XYZ. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, she's like, oh, because the thing is, like, they were asking for a logo and they were asking for like some like motion graphics, but they were asking for a lot of shit, right? So I'm like, okay, so yeah, I'm gonna charge you XYZ, and she's like, oh, it was like a shock to her that I told her that I was gonna charge her. So I'm like, I don't know why that you thought that I was gonna do this free for you. I don't know why. Did you think that
I never told you that.
I ain't say this to her, but I'm like, so did you think I was gonna do this for free? This is in my mind. I'm like, I know she didn't think I was gonna do this for free for her ass. No.
Hell no.
No. But yeah, so I told her I was gonna charge her XYZ, and she was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go consult them about it. That's when you know it's gonna be some bullshit. I'm gonna go talk to them about it. I'm gonna go see, whatever, right? So then later, like maybe a week later, she said, yeah, they decided that, you know, that price was way out of our budget. I'm like, okay, cool.
Okay, that's fine.
That's fine. Yeah, okay, cool. Like, but like you, like, what the fuck did you want? Do you want it to be free? Like, what the fuck are you like, huh? Huh? That's what I'm talking about. Like, y'all need to put respect on people's names. Like, for real. Don't think I'm doing shit for free for y'all ass.
Why would you waste your time doing something and then, I don't like it, or can you?
You know what I'm saying? But why? You need to.
I decided to go another direction.
But I thought, like, I was like, what, does she think? Because she never mentioned. Because usually when people reach out to me about stuff, they ask about, you know, the payments and things like that. You know,
that's her. Even when I get my nails done, I'm like, I want this. So how much that's gonna be? So if I add this, how much?
So she didn't mention nothing about paying. So I'm like, you thought I was gonna do this for free for you? I can't believe you thought I was gonna do this for free for you. I can't believe that. You couldn't have thought this for free for your ass, right? No. The only time I'll do some free shit for someone is if it's an even exchange. Like,
but that's your choice.
The person that referred her to me, that referred me to her. I am cool with them. I don't know them personally, but I'm cool. It's a platform. And I'm like, we're cool or whatever. And, you know, I offered to do, like certain things, but the thing is, like, those things, it's an even exchange. Like, I'm contributing to their cause. And it also, I'm not trying to sound like I'm like a snake or whatever. And I hope this doesn't get like misconstrued, but you know, I offered to do something, but it's an even exchange. Like, it benefits me and them at the same time. That's different. Because I'm shedding light to my skill and to my platforms that I have going on, and I'm also, you know what I'm saying, and they're also, you know what I'm saying, I'm also helping them out too. It's like an even exchange. Like, I'm bringing light to myself, I'm helping them out. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's cool. Like, I'll do this free graphic for you. I'll do this social media post for you. That's fine. I'll make this free flyer for you. I don't care. Like, because it has worked for me. It has worked. It worked.
Yeah, that's different. That's totally different.
But I don't know what that person told that other person to make them think that they can ask me for two free logos. Two free logos. I don't know what they said to them, but that was kind of weird. So yeah, that's my recent story, y'all. That's what I wanted to say. But yeah,
but you don't just assume shit like that. No, if you want to do me a favor and make this logo for me for free, then that would be, or discounted or whatever, that would be your choice. But I'm not going to go just assume or ask how much I'm getting off or whatever. I asked along the process, how much is this shit going to be? So I know in my head what the fuck I got to spend.
Because I have a protocol. Like I said, contract, invoice, all that shit, payment plan, all that shit. I have a protocol before I even start sketching shit. Before I even put pen to paper,
okay,
I have a protocol because I don't got time. I don't got time to waste, and I've spent too many years learning this shit, and Anywho, yeah. So Rich the Kid, I don't believe your name. Yeah. So a couple more things.
I don't believe your name.
couple more things. So T.I. said spending time with his daughter is him putting in thought prevention hours. How do you feel about that? He's funny.
Why does he say shit like this?
Yeah, he knows a lot of words.
Why are you like this?
But I feel like he doesn't really have like good sense.
He just says like a bunch of
like know a lot of words
that are like he says a bunch of words that are like 10 letters,
10 syllables
or more, and then like puts them together and whether it makes sense or not. But half these niggas don't even know what they mean anyway, so it just sounds smart. That's all he does. But he always says some ignorant shit, just like when. You know, he said he would go to the doctor with her
Oh, pause.
Gynecologist.
Sorry, pause. Richard Kidd said this on his Instagram story about the graphic designer. He said, "Told your goofy ass I ain't like the cover art, and I did not want to use the trash ass shit you sent me. Nobody paying for a dinner if the waiter brought the wrong order, and I still gave your dusty ass $500. You people is retarded, and on top of that, nobody ain't paying you $1K for no cover, you fool." Anywho, that's what he said, but whatever.
First of all, don't use the R word.
Yeah.
I don't like that. That pissed me off.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but
I would charge Richard Kidd. I would charge, like I said before, I would charge you $1K.
Yeah, he gonna say I gave you $500.
You are an established rapper. I'm charging you $1K for it.
If the waiter bring you the wrong meal, yeah, you're not gonna pay for the wrong meal. You're gonna say, "This is not what I wanted. Bring me what I asked for," and then I pay. You still pay for.
Yeah, but he didn't ask for it. Like I said, he didn't tell her what direction he wanted to go into.
So how the fuck she wasn't up?
Exactly, but
she don't know you like that,
but
boy.
the thing is, like he said that he gave her $500 or whatever. But sis, like, you mad about doing these? That's what I said. Like, sis, like, you should charge him again for the extra versions. Then fuck.
Yep. I bet you every customer she will have a damn.
But I would charge $1K. I would charge $1K for if Rich Kid asked for. I would charge her as $1K. I don't know if I would charge $1K. Maybe I would, but I can see why someone would charge $1K.
The price will be up there either way.
Anywho, yeah. So what were you saying about T.I. Proficient hours? Hold on, here you go right here.
Little Duval call it thought prevention hours. You got to put in them thought prevention hours. Keep your daughter off the pole. You know what I'm saying? So you spending time going to daddy-daughter dances and you're taking them on trips where it's just you and her. Those are thought prevention hours that you're putting in. You got to do that. Don't do that, but you're gonna be somewhere in Magic City, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure it out. Yeah. So that is absolutely necessary for any father. If you ain't Lil Duval.
Well, he said Lil Duval says stop provision hours, but he just read it. He's agreeing with Lil Duval. That's him talking to 21 Savage. But T.I., sir, first of all, your kids you don't have to worry about none of your kids going to Magic City. They're gonna be good. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Hopefully
right?
They'll be good. If you do the right thing. He just don't
know what to tell his mouth. He's such an insensitive ass
but then also, I never hit. What about these? What about the fuck nigga provision hours? Do you put in those hours with your sons? What about that?
Yeah, he's so one sided.
What about that?
It's so because
they see. I'm sure his kids see the news on how he cheats on Tiny several times repeatedly. You know what I'm saying?
And
so
how
like,
you gonna be the man you don't want your daughters to be with?
What are you exactly? So like, what? So do you put in fuck nigga provision hours for your son? Like, why don't I ever hear things like this when it comes to sons? That's all I gotta say.
Niggas are.
I think it was funny though. It was another little ignorant thing he said. Okay. Anywho,
I'm not shocked though.
Yeah, I'm not shocked. One last thing. Leave Lizzo alone. Y'all mad that she fat, and y'all mad when she want to lose weight. Leave her alone.
And now she's like.
Leave her alone.
Her body and shit.
Leave her alone.
She
said she has her moments when she hates her body.
Well, yeah, but she made me so sad.
She made you so sad.
She made me feel sad for her.
Why?
Because I watched the impressive video on it when she put that out, and like just seeing Lizzo tear up about it. Because I mean, everybody has their moments, but she always just comes out so confident. Like I said, everybody has their moments, but she usually comes out so confident about it and everything. And the fact that she like broke down and was like crying on like. On social media talking about that shit made me sad. Like she's a beautiful girl. Like stop making her feel bad about her fucking weight.
Yeah, I don't think I feel sorry for her. I'm not gonna feel sorry for her because she's rich and she can afford a trainer. But you know she's a fellow big girl, and so I've always admired her confidence.
Yes.
So, but yeah, like I just saying, like y'all hate her when she's fat and y'all hate her when she loses weight. I
identify with it.
I didn't. So. Yeah, me same. I do too. But you know, she's a bad bitch, regardless. And if she wants to do things to become more healthy, let her do it. Like y'all always have something to say about her fucking looks. Leave her the fuck alone.
Somebody always has something to say about her.
But I don't feel bad for her because she's rich and she can afford a trainer. Business. I can't right now. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't feel bad for her. I don't feel bad for these niggas. I don't.
I do a little bit.
I don't. I don't feel bad for her because she's rich and she can afford a trainer. So I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, Liz, oh my god. No, I'm not going to. But she's a bad bitch, and I love her for her confidence. I love her for her advocacy. But yeah, like I'm not gonna sit here and say I feel sorry for her because she's rich and she can afford a trainer. Anywho, yes. So anything else you do want to discuss before we get to the shows and the music and stuff?
Nah, that's it.
Okay, so yeah, so I have a couple of things to discuss.
As do I.
Have you seen Power?
You know it.
Yeah, have you seen Power? Yes. How did you feel about it?
This is a good episode.
It was really good.
It was a really good episode.
Ooh, Kane. His dumb ass.
Yeah.
He fucked it up for himself.
He did. He definitely did. Kane's doing a lot.
This dumb shit.
Kane's doing a lot. Ever since the last week episode when he was robbing niggas, I was just like, this nigga just wildin'.
But you thought you killing Tariq was a good idea? What?
Yeah.
What were you thinking?
Mind you, I don't know.
And then remember last episode I was asking why the fuck 2-Bit was here, and then they got this episode showed me why he was back.
It was so
So I
funny.
was like, what's the point of him coming back? But then now he's him.
I was watching it with my boyfriend. He was like, you know, when they first showed 2-Bit, he was smoking. It was funny because he was like, what the fuck is that? And I was trying to think. I always say he reminded me of A$AP Ferg. And so I was like, this nigga like A$AP Ferg. What's the name? So I called this nigga Q-Tip, bro. I could not think of his name. He was like, 2-Bit. I was like, yeah, that shit was funny. But no, yeah, they found a way to work 2-Bit ass back in there. I didn't know why.
He dating, what's the name?
Yeah. We know now.
But no, he a cool. I mean, he a cool character. You know what I'm saying? I think his character cool. It's,
he ain't shit gonna go to that boy mother house.
Yeah.
And give her money, act like you looking out for her and da-da-da-da. Not saying you really ain't looking out for her, but you want her to not suspect you have anything to do with her damn son being gone.
I mean, Tommy killed his son.
But he know all about it and all that shit. Ain't saying nothing. And he's just giving her money like, hey, here you go. No troubles for you. But you know something, nigga. You sitting there lying in her face. But whatever. And she had her little shirt in memory of her son.
Yeah, that was sad.
But
he don't give a fuck because he snitched. He did. He snitched. Yeah.
But what was I about to say? Oh, so Miss Girl came and pulled up to Tariq dorm.
Yeah, I didn't think we were ever going to see her ass again. It was so funny because you brought her up last episode, I think.
Yeah,
too.
I did.
I thought I was never going to see her ass again, but she came up there.
Yeah,
poor Tariq. I'm surprised Tariq has not broken down. Good Lord. From all the workload and then like the drug dealing and things like that. God damn.
He don't have no choice but to keep it together.
God damn it.
He don't have a choice.
I feel like he could have I understand that he can't tell his roommate every single thing, but I think he could have at least told him about the 2-Bit shit. Yeah. Because now Braden is mad at him now, and that's gonna fuck up the business.
Yeah, he could have said something. And then the thing, they just had a conversation last week's episode. Like, he was like, stop lying to me all the time, Tariq. That's all. That was the whole issue.
But Tariq can't tell him everything.
I know that. So, but I'm saying the things you can say something about, you should. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all business partners now. So, you need all the money you can get, sir. Don't be fucking your money up.
I think Tariq gonna end up killing somebody, or somebody gonna end up dying before the season is up.
Yeah, he baby goes.
Like someone like Vital, or someone that we know that we've seen a lot in the show. I think someone's gonna die. I don't know
he don't kill somebody,
I don't know who. No. I think eventually Tariq's gonna kill Kane. What you think?
That could happen. I was gonna say if Tariq don't kill somebody in the near future, within this season or next season, I think if he doesn't kill somebody, then somebody might get killed because of him.
Because of Tariq?
Yeah, maybe. Somebody that they'll go for somebody that you care about to watch you fucking suffer or whatever.
So how long you think Effie's gonna last in this series? Like, you think that she's gonna be what you think? I think did she just walk off? I think she's gone now.
Like, fuck you because
she thought that Tariq was blowing her off for a bitch, but he wasn't.
But he wasn't. He really had something to do with it.
He did, yeah. Somebody tried to kill him.
Yeah,
He might end up catching up with her, and she might end up telling him.
I think, but he didn't have time to explain right then and there. He was literally sitting with Monet and them.
Yeah,
he didn't have time to explain.
But I think she might be back a couple of episodes because Braden is mad at him, so he gonna need another partner in crime to sell some more shit.
She'll be back, and then once he gets a chance to explain to Braden and to the girl Effie, like, she'll understand. She'll be like, because clearly they was really vibing, and you could tell she really liked him. So I think she'll come back.
I'm glad that he finally told Tasha. So I'm wanting him to tell Tasha everything. He keeps trying to keep shit away from her, and I get it. She's in jail and whatever, but
he don't want to worry her.
You need to tell her everything. And I'm glad that he told her about the shit with Kane and them, because she did what she had to do as a mom, and was like, "You try to kill my son? Oh, hell no!" Nah.
She was like, "I promise, I'm gonna find a way to comfort yours." I was like, "Yes, mother. Nah. Yes, mother." You don't play with no. That's one. When you play with somebody's child, they turn into a whole nother motherfucking person.
I don't know about you, but I'm starting to really, really love Drew more and more every episode. He's my favorite character now.
I don't know about that. I
Really?
don't love him. He cool. I don't got
You
nothing.
say he cool?
Like I don't not like
him,
him, but I don't think I love him either.
I like how he stepped up and was like intervened, and
I do like how he's been stepping up lately.
Back.
You see Monet about to make him the new Kane. Like yeah, he's stepping up and shit like that. But like, I'm not gonna say I love Drew. He cool. Like I don't not like him, but
why his little boyfriend run off like that? What's wrong with that? Like
that nigga's blowing me. Like
he is blowing me.
I get what he's trying to do. Then I think Drew should just leave him the fuck alone and find him a new nigga. That's what I think because
a nigga
he's just stringing. It don't have to be from the streets, but the nigga's just stringing him along, and like because he's trying to keep shit.
I mean, I understand.
I understand why, but Drew's not trying to do that. They're on two different pages, so go find somebody that don't want to hide you. That's them. I would be tired of like trying to be hitting all the time.
Yeah.
And only got to do shit at home, in the house. Y'all can't go out and have dates unless y'all go the fuck out of town somewhere where nobody know you. Like, that got to be exhausting. Because if you really like somebody, you're going to want to show them off. And the fact you can't, that's going to get old. That's my opinion. Yeah. I think Drew need to move on to somebody else. And when the boy was Everett, whatever the fuck his name is.
Who?
What's the boy name that Drew like? Everett? Some shit like that?
Oh, I don't know his name. I think so.
It's like Everett, Ezekiel, somebody E. When and if he decides he wants to be open and come out.
I don't really feel he's not fucking with you no more. You saw how he ran off and was mad.
Yeah, that's true. He was scared to death. He seen a whole different side of Drew. He was shook.
But that's his cousin. Like, he came in for it. I would think that was commendable.
I know. But however, Drew turned into a whole nother person.
Because his cousin was about to get shot.
I know that, but he ain't never seen that side. Drew had a look in his eyes. Nigga was scared. He rolled out. I don't know. Maybe he thought he was just this nice, soft, sweet man. But like, you're trying to kill my family, bro. Mind you, his cousin need his legs because he plays basketball. Yeah. And he's trying to get drafted.
It all revolves around his damn cousin.
That's the thing. So
does Zeke know that their families are drug dealers? Does he know that?
I think he know, but that's why they keep him on campus away from it. So if they do get busted or whatever, they're like, this nigga didn't even live with them, so you know what I'm saying? He ain't seen none of that. That's how it's gonna look. That's why they keep him on campus.
But he knows that they're drug dealers.
I think he know. They never made it clear.
I don't remember. But I don't know if he knew.
But he didn't seem surprised either. You know what I'm saying?
But he was shook. He ran to that. He ran to that's a homegirl. Wow.
Oh yes, that pissed me off. She was like, "You can't just show up here." I knew she was gonna let this nigga in. When she was like, "Oh, what's wrong?" And then
started crying like a little bitch.
Like, boy, you're fine. You're not even hurt.
Right? Your cousin saved you.
You should be happy and relieved if nothing else. Calm down. You're not even hurt.
This is all Kane's fault. If Kane had just mind his damn business, nobody. This would have never. This is all Kane's fault.
Yeah, it started with Kane, and now you're not even welcome back in that house. You'd have been exiled, nigga. Like, you're shunned, like the Amish. You're shunned. You can't even come in the damn house. When he came to the door and Diana answered,
oh, that was so sad.
I would have let him in there. I would have let him in.
No, Monique would have fucked little Diana.
I would have let him in. She ain't be fucking nobody up though. She just be cussing him out. Bitch, if you gonna cuss me out, just cuss me out. Cuss people all the time. It's fine. I would have let him in and try to like go talk to Samal.
No, she made up her mind.
Still my brother. Like, you know what I'm saying?
She called the daddy there. The daddy know everything. No, once the daddy's involved.
Even though you did put your hands on my mother though. You wild for that, but
yeah, he wild as shit.
If that was my little brother, I would still would have let him in and try to go talk.
Big brother, that's a big brother.
I know, but I'm just saying my case. I would have. It's my brother at the end of the day. Even my cousins.
She said that she said it's not up to her. She said it's not up to her though. She said it's not up to me. It's not up to
I would have let him go talk to her though.
For what? It's already been decided. There's no changing her mind.
I'm just hopeful.
You're just adding on to the extraness.
I'm just hopeful like that.
But no, she knows her mom, and it's like, no, I'm not going to. It's already. She was like,
it's not up to me. It was sad. She got shit. A little fear.
At least she gave him a little bankroll.
Yeah, she was just like, get out of town, because that's all the fuck you can do at this point. He
was like, get out of town, so you won't stay out of trouble. Shit. Stay your ass out of fucking trouble.
He's not gonna get. I don't see him getting out of town though.
No, he's not. They showed the previews of him.
I never stay.
They showed the previews of him and what is CTG or TCG? GTG or whatever. I don't know what that is. But yeah,
I've been trying to figure that out.
Initiated. He brought them in. Like, so he's forming his own little clique with them now. So yeah, that's what it is now. Like, nigga, who you causing even more commotion, child? Niggas. He gonna really try to kill Tariq.
Yeah, I know.
How do you feel about Monet saying, like, you know, if he try you, then yeah, on some street shit, yeah, go ahead. But if you sit there and try to seek out my son and try to kill him, I'm gonna kill you.
Okay.
How can you separate that as a mom though?
That's my thing. But her mind, it's all about this money and shit like that. That's her mindset. That's all. If you fucking up the money, you gotta go. That's how she is. But as a mom, and I'm not even a mom, but as a mom, I couldn't just be like, oh, if he come for you, then it's whatever happens. I couldn't say that. I'm not about to just be like, it's cool if you try to kill my son if he come at you. Like, I can't.
But then say if you try to kill him.
Yeah, like, so do you care or do you not? Like, ooh, my stomach.
Ooh, damn, that's a strong gargle.
It's like I'm hungry, but then the coffee kind of messes my stomach up.
Ooh, Lord.
At the same time, so it's like.
Ooh, Lordy.
Hope y'all didn't hear that.
But yeah, oof, I don't know. And then also, I want Jabbar to die. Somebody kill him, please. Ooh, God.
Yes, he followed
So you really sprung over this bitch that you will follow a student. You will follow a student, and then also, I want him to die.
You're looking at the wrong person.
I want him to die. I don't want him to get fired or something. Because you sitting here plagiarizing this little nigga. You plagiarizing him in for your book to sell.
When he's just trying to.
And then you're also following him. And then now he knows about course correct. And you know, so now he knows about that shit. And he downloaded it, so now he's gonna figure it out.
Yep.
But nigga, like he's so damn dumb. She don't want you. Leave her alone. That's
what I'm saying. Why you so fucking butthurt over her? He's not a bad looking dude. Find another bitch to get up under.
He's corny to me.
I know that, but the girl wouldn't know that off the bat.
I wouldn't be surprised if he ended up getting himself killed because now he's involving himself.
If he died, I would not care.
I wouldn't care either.
I didn't want to see him anyway.
Now he's involving himself.
I know. Now. But I do want him to die. Sorry, I do. I'm sorry because I'm just tired of saying I didn't want to see you from Jump Street. So.
And then he's sitting there like he's sitting there Googling Ghost St. Patrick and finding out little things about shit. Now you want to use it in his book now.
And the thing, you doing all of this extra shit, and she's not even fucking him.
He's not even fucking him.
You're worried about the wrong child. You're doing all of this shit for no reason. Literally,
he dead ass followed this little nigga. I can't believe that he dead ass followed. That
don't you got papers to grade? Don't you got something to do? Book reports or something like that? You have to have better stuff to do. You're a professor in a college.
That's what I'm saying. These niggas be fucking niggas in their offices and shit. This shit be scandalous as fuck. Just like Grey's Anatomy. Fucking niggas at the damn doctor's office.
Girl, don't talk about Grey's Anatomy. Make me sad.
Oh, Lord.
My girl got COVID on there.
What?
That's on the new season. It's about like being in a pandemic.
Oh, wow.
So they be walking around in these fucking spacesuits and shit.
Okay. I'm not. Anything else about Power? Definitely anything, child? Oh, Lord. But yeah, I think I want Jabbar to die. I want him to die. But I also think that Kane is gonna die. Or Tariq is gonna. I think at some point, Kane and Tariq gonna go head to head.
At some point, that beef got to end. You know what I'm saying? It's some on either side. But I don't see Tariq dying.
It's gonna be a conflict of interest because
if it's Tariq, it's not gonna be
family and shit.
If it's Tariq, it's not gonna be for a while because obviously it's centered around
him.
Tariq, but they're gonna keep it going for a while because, like, I mean.
But I mean, this episode, like I said, remember I said before, like, I don't see the point in Jabari and Carrie, the advisor, being in the show. But I mean, this episode really, like, I guess it brought them to, it kind of like brought it around for me. Like, it showed me like why
about
they're
damn
here.
time.
But it's just,
I still don't
want
need
Jabari to die.
Yeah, sorry.
You think Monet suspects something when she walked up to them?
Yeah, she ain't dumb. Mm-hmm. She don't know what, but she suspects something for sure. But.
He's so damn dumb and naive.
She was like, don't fuck this up. That's how you know.
He's so damn dumb and naive. He just, yeah, I want you to meet my aunt. Like, what the fuck?
I was like,
are you 15?
You know you're not even supposed to be messing with her, right?
Like, what the fuck?
And you want to meet your aunt?
I'm like, what the fuck is this?
You know this is illegal?
Oh, Lord. Okay, anything else about Power?
No. I just can't wait for Sunday.
One quick thing. I watched part 2 of the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion. And, yeah. Anyway, so.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, I watched, the reunion. Part 2 of the reunion. Real Housewives of Potomac.
How many parts is it?
I think it's going to be 3 parts, I think. Or 3 or 4, I don't know, 3 or 4 maybe. I don't know.
3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, but, girl, Candace needs to get her ass beat again. That's all I'm going to say. I'm just sick of it. This girl, she sat there the whole reunion, like, fucking taking shots at Monique again, just saying like little digs at her. Every time Monique speaks, she gets something smart to say. Just saying some smart shit. And then when they get on the topic of the fight, she can't sit there. She can't hold herself together. She sit there breaking down, crying, and had to walk out. Bitch, what the fuck?
What is her purpose?
I don't know. I just wanted to get smacked again or smacked up again, child.
What is your purpose?
Because
she's not about she's not going to do anything. So I understand. Shut the fuck up. Because you're not doing anything.
Yeah. Anywho, did you watch Cardi B's new Facebook show?
I did not watch it. I forgot about that one, but I did watch the Post Malone one.
Damn, you didn't watch Cardi B? I was going to ask you about Cardi B. I didn't watch it yet either, but I'm planning on it though.
I'm planning on it. I literally forgot, but I did watch Post Malone. I watched Post Malone last night.
You liked it? Which one?
I watched. Well, I watched the one with Sweetie and Quavo. I watched. Shit, who the fuck else was it? Goddamn, I forgot. I watched like 3 or 4 episodes. I think
Big
that's
Sean
all it was. No, I didn't see Big Sean. I didn't see that one.
Shay Mitchell, Doja Cat.
What the fuck? No, I didn't see none of that.
Doja Cat.
The way it came up, because I had Facebook watching my TV.
Yeah, but it's
like,
scattered. It's scattered. I don't know why it's like that.
I was like, is this all that there is?
And then also,
Maybe,
why is it called Facebook? Why is it saying it's on the Messenger app, but it's not on that. It's on Facebook.
You can apparently now you can watch it with other people like together. On the
I don't want to.
I don't either. I think that's so dumb.
Leave me alone. I want to be by myself.
I think that's stupid, but like that's some new thing.
But now I'm planning on watching the Cardi B Facebook show. It's called Cardi B Tries, so she tries different little things. And I think it's cool. I think it's cool that she finally is getting a show that
it reminds me of like New York Goes to Work, like that type of thing. Yeah,
something that finally showcases her personality. You know what I'm saying? Without the drama and shit. So I think that's really cute. Yeah,
I like the idea of it. I said I was gonna watch it. I just forgot.
Yeah,
because I've been in the snowfall.
Yes, I need to watch fucking Snowfall.
I'm on season 2.
I'm about to watch Snowfall.
I'm towards the end of season 2. Might have been on 3.
I have not seen any episode of Snowfall ever in life. I need to watch it.
You have to.
I know.
It will start off slow.
Oh God.
For like 2 episodes.
Okay.
But keep watching. I swear to God, it gets good.
Okay, that's all my shows. Do you have any?
And don't look at my last tweet because it's going to tell you something if you're going to watch it.
Well, I already saw that shit. I don't know why you did that.
Because I was so like.
It's fine. I forgot what it said, but I saw it. I'm like, I know she did not spoil this for somebody else.
The rest of the world, I feel like we don't know people who late.
Oh, true.
But, you said you're done with yours?
Yeah.
Okay. So, the Post Malone show was cute.
Mm-hmm.
So the Sweetie and Quavo one, I feel like she was being kind of hostile. And I was like, in general, like, I just feel like she was being kind of, like, mean a little bit.
Too.
Just, no, like, in general, never seen nobody, like, oh, man, I just think she's very, very, I can tell she's very competitive.
Mm-hmm.
I am, too, so I understand that. But it was like, you know how he likes to like kind of interview you and ask questions? People like, so where was your guys' first date, or how did you meet, or something like that? And she was like, we ain't talking about that right now, and just threw the ball. And like, it was like, I don't know. She was being kind of weird to me, and I was like, she always seems like so freaking nice.
And when the audience member asked Quavo, who would you kick out of the group first?
Oh yeah, she was like, ain't nobody kicking nobody out, and I was just like, he said he wasn't going to say anybody. Mm-hmm. It's okay. It's fine. She seemed a little hostile. I think, and maybe I don't know if they just had an argument.
I think that she's the type of girl that no, I think that's cool. I just think that she's the type of girl that gets real defensive when it comes to her nigga.
And I understand that, but like it's a game.
But like some girls like that. Some girls they'll sit there and like anything about her nigga, like she's the first one to jump up and say something, anything.
And I think that's a great thing,
especially when it comes to another girl. Because I think a girl asked Quavo that question.
She did,
especially when it comes to girls. When it comes to girls interaction, like she's like real quick to be like, just answer for him or to say something or make sure that she's vocal about something. You know?
Yeah. So I mean, even working in like customer service, I remember I would work. Say you're in the store and like, a customer would ask a question. Mm-hmm. Like I've seen where the woman would. Or the man would try to say something to me, and the woman would jump in front of him and be like, yeah, so what aisle is da-da-da-da-da, like that type of thing. Like, girl, I don't want your fucking man. Like, and they be like old-ass niggas, too. Like, I'm not checking for. But, like, she don't want me to say nothing to her man. It's like, it's not that deep, sir. I mean, man, like, I don't. Mm-hmm. He's just about to ask me a question. I'm just going to answer it and go by my dad. But anyway, yeah, so, I mean, I get it. But I was just like, okay, she was being mean. A little hostile, a little bit. But, I mean.
She was definitely drunk.
Like,
they were all drunk.
Oh, for sure. For sure. But I was like, whatever. But that was my only thing. But I liked the show, though. I thought it was really fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a really good idea.
Yeah, especially nowadays. Like, you got to find something to do.
I'm like, damn, what's the budget like, though? Y'all gotta have all these damn celebrities and shit. What's the budget like?
I know.
But it's Facebook, so y'all got it.
Yeah, I like the show.
Yeah, it's a really good. I love when rappers, like, showcase their personality and
because I love his Post Malone's personality anyway.
When they benefit off of when they market off of their personality. Well, sweetie, like I love her icy. Remember, I got on her about not releasing shit, and now she I don't know who. I think somebody heard that. No, did I think somebody heard what we said about
she was
Sweetie.
like, we gotta get going.
Because all her fan pages reposted that fucking IG. Let me see. It has like it has a lot of views that IG.
Literally.
No, somebody did. Because I don't know. I'm not saying I'm responsible for her doing whatever, but
no, but it's easy for her to see a clip or something.
At the very least, I think someone in her team was like, saw and sent something because that shit got a lot of likes. And it got a lot of views.
And it wasn't that long ago.
And all of her fan pages commented and reposted that shit. I remember that day. They all reposted that. They agreed and all that shit. But now, one of the things I said was that she need to be more consistent with her rollouts when it comes to that damn Icy Life YouTube series.
Yeah, I guess she got
and now she posts that shit every fucking week faithfully. And she got the camera guy following her everywhere, posting all them, making all these nice personality content videos and shit. I love shit.
She was like, damn, being called out.
Do your thing. Mm-hmm.
That's good. Right. Good for her.
I know that's right. Yep. So I don't care. Somebody told that shit. I don't go fuck. They be saying shit. These motherfuckers be saying the shit. I ain't gonna get.
That's fine. Keep on seeing it. Oh, my stomach, child. Mm. Okay, so next. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, rumbling.
Next, so Netflix is thinking of doing a biopic on Dionne Warwick, and they want my girl Tiana Taylor to play her.
That'd be so cute.
From what I hear, Dionne Warwick is into it.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
She's into it.
I saw her say it on Twitter. Yep, she's on Twitter heavy. She active.
I know. I love it.
I follow
her. I love it.
She'll be a fun grandma to have.
Yeah. I remember, I forgot what show. I think it was like was it The Voice? It was one of them damn shows. And she
was what?
One of them singing competition shows. And it was some girl that was singing. She was her granddaughter. And she was like, my grandma's Dionne Warwick. And she happened to be in the audience and shit.
Oh, shit.
It was like The Voice or one of them damn shows. I don't remember. It's too many damn singing shows. Anywho, so I really want that to start. I want them to start that shit. Ain't no potential biopic to do that shit. Because I love Dionne Warwick and everybody knows I love Tiana Taylor. So give me what I need, okay? Thank you. Next, I haven't watched this yet, but I'm sure you've seen on Netflix. It just came out. The movie that Viola Davis starred in playing Ma Rainey.
Yes.
Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Yes.
I'm definitely gonna watch it. I haven't watched it. Yeah.
It's coming on. Where's that?
It's on Netflix.
Oh shit, it is?
Yeah, it came out like Friday. I want to say Friday. I haven't got a chance to look at it yet. Like I said, I've been in the snowfall too much. But by next week, I should have watched it because it's only a movie. So, it was like an hour and a half movie. And lastly, bitch, I finished The Undoing.
Yes, thanks for finishing The Undoing.
Yeah, that show.
Yes.
It was too short.
Let me say something. Nicole Kidman is a bad bitch. Okay,
she played that motherfucking role.
She played it. She knows her lane, and she really be
She played that role.
Yeah, she definitely knows her lane, and she is lit.
If y'all haven't seen The Undoing on HBO, get into it.
Yes.
If you ain't got HBO, figure out how to watch it.
I love how, because I feel like it was obvious that, the husband was the, spoiler alert. So it was obvious that the husband was the one that did commit the murder. But I love how in the series, they had to like juggle it up a little bit and make you think that it was such and such. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it started getting obvious to me when they tried to pin it on her husband. Remember they tried to put it on her husband? Yeah, but when that son found that hammer in that shed,
that's what I knew. Mm-hmm. That's when I knew. I started to think that it was actually the wife for a minute. No,
I never thought it was the wife.
No, I did, because when they said that they caught her walking by like where her studio was, that is when I thought it. But then I've seen shows where, like, how on 13 Reasons Why Clay didn't remember he was doing the shit or whatever. So I was thinking of some shit like that. I was thinking maybe it was something along those lines for a minute. But then I'm like, I don't know. She's a psychologist, so she wouldn't know because she would forget. I was like, I don't know. It could be anything. And it could be like a huge twist at the end and end up being the son. Like, I suspected everybody for a hot minute. And then I was like, maybe it could be her husband, low key, because he knew she was with somebody else. So, yeah.
He had a whole baby on her. all that shit.
Yeah,
but the thing is, what really made me, what solidified it for me is that I knew that he did it. Like, I didn't care what episode it was that they tried to twist it around or whatever, but what I knew, what solidified for me was when he ran.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
Like, why did you leave? Like, no guilty person would run away. No.
Exactly.
No, why'd you run at first? Why'd you do that?
You did it, nigga. It broke my heart when he was about to try to jump off the bridge with his son standing right fucking there. His son kept saying, Dad, please let me get out the car. Please. Just let me out. Just let me out.
Her father did not like his ass.
No.
Rightfully so.
He didn't.
I thought it was interesting.
A parent always knows.
Yeah, I love how it was like a little plot twist at the end. You know, you thought Nicole Kidman was on his side, but she really wasn't. She planned to understand like that, and I fuck with that. I love that plot twist like that. But when they showed the horrific like smashing of it,
oh my God, I closed my eyes.
Oh Lord, because like it's crazy how men could just. First of all, I think it's crazy. I think it's just insane how men, because it's really normal for men to sit there and hide a baby. They'll go like 18 years in that till they wife about their side baby. You know what I'm saying? You got a grown they'll do that. So that's already weird in itself, and it's very realistic.
Who bludgeons the mother of their child?
Huh?
Who like bludgeons the mother of their child to fucking death? Like they was like, you turned her brains to mush.
Yeah.
Like the fact that she already was dead on that first hit, and you just kept hitting her.
Yeah.
And his mother was
he was just sitting there fine, walking around like nothing happened.
Yeah, his mom was like, when he killed when he accidentally let his little sister die, he had no remorse. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of when I was like, okay, that's you know what I'm saying? That's him. But that's why I like to watch shit about serial killers. Oh my God, I'm trying to tell y'all. Walking down the street, you can pass a serial killer right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's crazy, and you'll never fucking know. Because a lot of them be sociopaths, so they think that they'll try to twist words in the Bible and think that the Lord is telling them to do this work and shit like that. It be wild shit. That's why I watch serial killer shit all the time.
I loved at the end where he was mad that they lost the trial. He was like, he was mad at the lawyer, and she was like, excuse me, you're the one that didn't hire that. So she knew that he did it. Yeah, but because of course, you know, a lawyer is a professional liar, whatever. But
right,
she was like, excuse me, you're the one that you didn't give her the fucking hammer.
He was like, yeah, exactly. She said, you didn't give her the fucking hammer. So, like, basically, bitch, this is your fault. Don't fucking blame me. She knew he did it, but, like, her job is to defend him. So, she did that. She was doing that. But, bitch, you the one forgot to hide a damn murder weapon. Or didn't hide it well enough. Or, you should have got rid of it.
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck are you hiding it in a fireplace?
It was a fireplace?
It was like an outdoor fireplace.
Or a shed or some shit. I don't know.
That's what the little boy said, Henry. He was like, it was an outdoor. I think it's an outdoor
Henry knew you did it, too.
He's seeing you with this bitch.
And then Henry was pissed that you tried to pin it on Henry. What the fuck?
Your own child.
He was pissed.
Your own child. You tried to put that on your child. He's like 12.
He was pissed. What the fuck you doing?
And you gonna sit there and try to blame him for murder?
That's how Henry knew. Henry knew. Wow, he really did this. My dad.
Yeah, like you really don't give a fuck about me. That's what I would think about.
No, that and like Henry was like, you really did this, Dad. Like you really fucking did this. Because Henry fucking needs to hide the hammer for you because he knew that you fucking did the shit.
Yeah, and she was like, "Why?" And when she found out that he saw her with Eleanor, he was like, Nicole Kidman was like, "How could you let your son see that?" And the fact, I thought it was weird. Like he was like, "Dad saw me." He just waved and smiled like nothing was wrong. Like, how do you just wave to him and just act like?
Because they a lot of adults think that a lot of adults think that kids don't know shit. They don't think
his mother don't have short brown hair.
A lot of kids don't think that. A lot of adults don't think that kids are smarter than what they are. You know what I'm saying? Kids be knowing.
He's not a toddler. He's 12.
But as an adult, you're like, I just wave at him and think I'm talking to a fucking a fellow parent or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? No, like y'all be thinking kids don't be knowing. Kids be knowing more than you think.
He's not dumb.
Yeah,
he might have kept a lot to himself.
Yeah,
but he know what he saw.
Yeah.
Side note, I know you don't watch Stranger Things, but for those who watch it, he looked like Dustin. He reminds me of Dustin.
The nigga with the same haircut?
Yeah. He reminds me of that boy so much. When I first saw it, I had to like do a little double take, like, wait a minute, that's my man Dustin?
That boy, he has an English accent in real life.
Oh, the son?
Mm-hmm.
I thought I kind of heard something.
Did they ever acknowledge Nicole Kidman in the husband, because they had English accents in the show, but the son didn't, because of course he was Americanized.
Yeah.
But like, why did they ever acknowledge that they were like not from there?
They didn't. They just like
They
let
just happen
us
to
hear
be
it. Yeah.
English accents.
Yeah, they never like acknowledged it.
And did the father have an English accent?
No.
Wait, did Nicole Kidman have an English accent?
With her, I think the dad, he had a clear one, but hers, I think
she tries.
I think it kind of like, you know how you were raised and you had this accent once upon a time, but now you're in America, so it's kind of fading, but you can still kind of hear it a little bit. I think that's what it was for her. But the dad, it was full blown British. But that's what it sounded like for me with her. It just sounded like
she was trying to be American.
Either she was trying to be American or the accent was just fading, but you can hear it in certain words here and there.
Because I usually think that British people, they're really good at American accents. What I've seen, especially Australia, they're really good at They're really good at country accents. Like on True Blood, a lot of them niggas was from UK.
What's that black boy that playing Star Wars?
Oh, the nigga.
I forget his real name. Like he's amazing. He's amazing.
Yeah. But even on True Blood, like I think. Was it Jason? The brother name is Jason. He's from like Australia or something. For real? Yeah, But they do good. They do
coming
good.
Out here doing well.
They do good down south, like good country accents.
Yeah, because what the main character on Snowfall that plays Franklin, apparently he's British, and he did. When you see it, he does that Cali that accent, that South Central. They live right in South Central. He do that accent. He got that shit down to the T. You would think this nigga was really from there, and he's British. He sound like Ice Cube now. So I mean, it just comes down to
they really good
the training and the acting. Like he's really good.
They real good at that shit.
He has beautiful eyes. Side note, I love his eyes.
I need to watch the show because I think he's kind of cute, actually.
I think he's cute. He's fine. Nice.
I heard Atlanta's coming back.
He got a nice body. I have not see Atlanta.
My sister said she saw a poster somewhere or some shit. I don't know.
I tried, but Atlanta was like kind of slow for me. And I
really think it was slow for you?
For me, and I mean, I ain't never got past a few episodes from season 1. So
you did, you know? I think season 1 episodes were kind of a little slow, but
that's the thing. And get through it. I probably saw 2 or 3 episodes season 1.
Get through it, and season 2 is funny as hell.
How many seasons is it right now?
It's just 2, I think.
Okay. I'll try. I gotta finish Snowfall first, but I'm about to be on season 3. Because, like, I don't know about season 3, but the first 2 seasons only got 10 episodes. So it's like, fly through that shit.
Yeah.
Because I started season 2, like, Saturday.
Ooh,
Lord have mercy. But anywho, that was my last show.
Okay. Well, yes. So, that's all for her. Oh, girl, please. I want Jabbar to die. Ooh, please kill him. Kill him, please. Kill him.
I stay be wanting the character to die.
Kill him. I can't stand him. Kill him. Anywho, remember when Holly died? Everybody was like, "Yes, fuck that bitch."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not give a fuck if she died.
Yeah.
She was irritating.
Anywho, all right, y'all. Thanks for listening to episode 80 of Heard the Podcast. I don't have any music. No, I don't.
I have one thing.
What you have?
Okay. So, you know, like the little colors performances. So
Georgia Smith?
Not Georgia Smith, but the girl named Annie. She did a song. The remix to her song called Pink Black Girls. Georgia Smith's in it, and I just fucked with it really hard. So I saw that shit like last night or yesterday sometime. I said I was going to look into her more. I really like her. I like the vibe of that song. So check out her performance on Colors.
All right.
It's ENNY.
All righty. Thank you guys for listening to episode 80 of Heard the Podcast. Make sure you guys follow us on social media at HERD the podcast. Make sure you guys listen to our podcast available on all social media platforms. That's HER''D the podcast. We are on YouTube as well. Make sure you subscribe. And yeah, thank you guys. Bye.
Toodles.